Friday, so you've got a couple days left. What would you say if I told you, by looking at these before and afters on your screen, that you or somebody that you love could regrow hair that they have lost and keep the hair they currently have on their head by wearing a baseball cap for 6 minutes a day? That's what you're witnessing right now on your screen. This is called Capillus. Capillus is an FDA-cleared medical device. It is a portable laser hair therapy device. So the way that this works, and this one is incredible too. I mean, look at this result. Absolutely incredible, and that's your hair. You can comb it, you can brush it. It's not a powder or a spray, it's not plugs. This is your hair regrowing thanks to this device. So the way that it works inside, it's a removable, very flexible cap. There are 82 specialized lasers inside. You don't feel them, you don't know they're doing anything. But when you put this on, they turn on and they go to work, reaching down to that hair follicle and kind of, you know, getting things moving, waking things up, saying, hey, come on, it's time to grow again. And before you know it, you are regrowing hair you have lost. Now, it's not an overnight thing. This is not some magical baseball cap. It's a real, you know, medical device. It takes time. But guess what we're doing for you for this weekly deal drop? In addition to this incredible value I'm going to break down for you in just a moment, we've never done this before, a full 1 year return policy. We want to give you 365 days to use this and to see a change before you decide if you want to keep it or not. Unbelievable. And I will say the value too, unheard of, because just the actual laser therapy cap device on its own is about $900, $899 value just for that. So we are already at $499 just until Monday or while supplies last. It's a weekly deal drop. But in addition to getting the laser therapy device, you're getting everything you see on the table here. So you're actually going to be receiving 2 different caps, so the purple and the black, because you can actually take this out. You can put it in any kind of hat that you want, but we provide you with 2. You're also receiving belt clips because this is completely portable. You pop batteries, or you're going to recharge this, and then you can take it on the go with you, but you'll get belt clips in case you want to clip it onto your pocket or your belt. You get 3 different plugs, so no matter where you are, if you're traveling, whatever you happen to be doing, you've got a plug that you need, and you're also receiving the $60 Activator. Now, you don't have to have this to be able to use your Capillus cap, but this is a great addition. Most people spend an extra $60 to get it. It's a leave-in serum beauty treatment to help out with the efficacy of this. You also get the carry case with a little handle and a zip. It's a perfect size for your Capillus. All together, a $974 value. And we can break it all down. We are taking off $476 from the retail cost. That is almost half off, everyone. Free shipping, 5 flex pay, and a full year to try it. The only thing you have to lose is more hair, and I mean that. Let's get to Shawn Diddy. She is the education specialist for Capillus, and she's gonna share some of the details. It's so good to see you again, Shawn. We've had you on throughout the week with our weekly deal drop because people are seizing the opportunity now to try something that is so simple and see real results.
And that's what's so exciting, is it's easy.
Yeah.
And what a great value, and the first time we've ever given a full year. So this is how it works. This button, you push, you heard it beep. Now those lights turn on. The lasers themselves don't turn on until you put this on your head. So if you hear that beeping, that's one of our features. It's a safety mechanism. Now I'm going to trick it and make it think that it's on my head so you can see the lasers. So let me do that. I may have to put it on my head to do that. But then those lasers will light up. There they go. Now you heard the beeping stop. At the end of the 6 minutes, it's going to beep again because it does all the timing for you. So literally, you just put it on your head, let it go to work. Now I'm going to put it on my head, and let's talk a little bit about why this is such a big deal. So this is discreet. Nobody knows that you're actually treating your hair loss. And really, about 1 in 3 of us are dealing with hair loss. It is, you may hear it referred to as androgenic alopecia, hereditary hair loss, hormonal hair loss. I deal with it, and I have my own personal story. You can see that this is treating my hair loss right now. This is low-level laser therapy. It works. It's shown by studies. It is FDA cleared, but here's the deal. I'm going to take it off and just kind of show you. This is flexible. It's silicone, so it's going to fit just about everybody. But while I have you up close, I want to show you the top of my head. I was on a set. It's been, gosh, it's been a few years, but they stopped the entire production because I had turned my head and I was losing my hair through here. They stopped everything and said, listen, we need to put some extensions in there. We're going to put some sprays. We need to fix that.
Mortifying.
So if you're dealing with hair loss, this shown by studies to regrow your hair. And Michelle, I know you know all about this as well. The fact that we get a full year, because it doesn't grow back overnight, right? This is a great time to try it.
Yeah, I mean, it is such a huge opportunity. I put one on my head just so I could show you. You can see the lasers are on. If you take the hat off, it automatically shuts off. It's like it knows if you've got it on your head or not. But legitimately, if you can wear a hat, you can do these treatments. I mean, it's completely portable. It's rechargeable battery, so you could slip this in your pocket and go about your day. So it couldn't be simpler. And a lot of times, I think, especially for us personally, my husband, we always joke he's the one who got his grandpa's genes. We look at his grandpa and now we can see it happening to Chris on the back of his head. He's so busy, that man can barely remember to brush his teeth. Like, he is not gonna do some overcomplicated routine. That's why so many people love this, because he can definitely turn this on and pop it on his head, and in 6 minutes, it will even shut off so you know that it's done. So if you or someone you love and care about is struggling with confidence, is dealing with this hair loss, this could be a really viable, easy option. And the fact that you have a whole year to try it and see a difference, that's a huge opportunity to take advantage of. So I really highly recommend, if you're even just curious, or you've been waiting, or it's been sitting in your cart, right, because you're waiting for the right moment, take this as your sign. This is your moment. It's almost half off today with that extended return policy, free shipping, 5 flex pay. I mean, it doesn't get easier. Now's the time to give it a go. I know I'm getting mine for Chris because I know he can handle this, and we've got a whole year to sit back and watch the results. Speaking of which, so many fantastic testimonials have rolled in for this one. We want to share a few with you. So let's take a look at a man named Lou and how this has helped him.
Hi everybody, my name is Lou Lozada. I'm a longtime Miami musician. You know, when you get up on stage, you really want to look your best, and I noticed that my hair was thinning a little bit, so I looked into laser therapy. I decided on Capillus, and I recently saw my 6-month before and after photos, and you can tell there's a difference. So thanks, Capillus. Definitely looking forward to seeing the results after a year.
I mean, look at this, 6 months. Again, if you purchased this and this was you 6 months later, you would still have a whole nother 6 months before you would have to decide if you wanted to keep it or not. I mean, and Sean, this is an incredible before and after, and we keep mentioning the amount of time because we want to be transparent with everyone. This is not an overnight thing. Regrowing hair takes time. What can we expect to see as we get our purchase home?
The best thing about this is it is easy. So in that 0 to 3 month time period, you're going to put it on your head. It's going to be going to work because it is going down to the bottom of the follicle, and it is saying, you know, let's regrow some hair. It's stimulating it. But you may not see much on the outside of the scalp. Some people say they see a little bit more shedding in that 0 to 3 months, and that's that older, not as healthy hair falling out and that new healthy hair coming in. Now in the 6 month period, so 3 to 6 months, that's when we start hearing people are saying, oh my gosh, my hairstylist noticed it, or my significant other noticed it. So this is the time we want to make sure you take your before picture now, because at 3 to 6 months, you start to see those results. Now you saw our before and afters, like Lou was 6 months. At that 1 year point, that's when we get really excited, and you get a full year to see what this does for you, because everybody's hair grows just a little bit differently. And then at the 2 year point, that's about as thick as the hair is going to get. So it'll continue to get longer if you want it to, you know, you can cut it if you want to, but obviously that thickness, that maxes out about 2 years in, and this is a lifetime issue for you. So you're just going to keep wearing this cap 6 minutes a day. You can see those lasers. You heard it turn off because I removed it from my head. And this is really something you can share. So when we talk about the features of this, you can see me moving it around and you hear that beeping. Now the beeping is that safety sensor for your eyes. So you can see it's a patented eye safety sensor. Then that means when it's on your head, it turns on. When it's off of your head, it will beep and tell you, hey, I'm turned on, but I'm not on your head. The flexible fit silicone is really important because it's allowing you to feel comfortable. Everybody's head is just a little bit different. Maybe you're going to share this with your husband or your wife, or maybe one of your adult children, heck, even your neighbor. So it's flexible, so it'll fit you. And we've got that full coverage because those lasers are going to cover the front of the hair. They're going to cover the top of the hair. Now, this is all hand assembled in our factory in Miami. So you can see me moving this around. These are placed by hand. These people care about you. And we know that this is a one-time purchase for you that you want to use year after year after year, because we want to reactivate that follicle. We want to stop that hair loss. And then we want to make sure that this lasts you so that you continue to regrow your hair. So we source the best of the best materials all around the world, and then we hand assemble, just like what you see there. That's actually our Miami facility. And I do get to go visit, and I do know a lot of folks that work for Capillus use Capillus. We know that it works. We love it. And those studies, you know, they show it too, because this is, again, FDA cleared. I'm going to cover those sensors for you so that you can see this will regrow your hair in most cases. And you've probably heard the words, either hereditary hair loss, hormonal hair loss, androgenic alopecia is the medical term for it. 1 in 3 people. So that means 80 million people in North America alone.
Wow.
And if you're thinking, well, isn't it mostly men? You know, it's about 50 million men, about 30 million women. And Michelle, I know I think we've talked about men losing their hair for some years now, but I think now with some celebrities coming out,
Right.
females really talking about female hair loss,
Yeah.
you know, we lose our hair too, and
Yeah.
it's a big deal. It's part of our identity.
And we struggle, I would say, even more with it, because then it's changing the way that you can wear it too. I mean, if you do a headband or you put your hair up and you can see your scalp, if you're having to part it a certain way now, or when you do it half up, you don't want to show little spots coming through, you understand that struggle. And I like that this is a really discreet, easy way to take care of it. There's no appointments to be made, there's nowhere to drive, there's no special consults you have to have. On that note, there is customer service available in the United States if you needed to talk to someone about it, but it is so simple. As 6 minutes, that's it. And it even times it for you. And I love to, you can take this out and put it in any kind of hat that you want. This is the actual laser hair therapy device. And it is, as we've said, nice and flexible. You get full coverage. Those are all the lasers, 82 specialized lasers inside here to take care of that issue for you. And what we mean is to help you regrow hair that you have lost. And if you've thought about it, and like I said, if it's been in your cart, if you favorited it a long time ago, but you thought, you know, it's a lot of an investment. It is a big investment in yourself. I can't think of a better time to go ahead and take the plunge and give it a try. I mean, we are at $476 off the retail value. That's almost half. I've never seen this price point before. And then to further that, we break it down into what we call flex payments that anyone shopping HSN can use anytime. It's an option you choose when you check out to spread the payments out, in this case, over the course of 5 months. So $99.80 would be your first payment and your sales tax, free shipping, and it's on its way to you immediately. And then every month it will auto debit, or if you did credit card, it will charge your credit card, your PayPal, whatever you choose to spread that cost out. And then a full 1 year to try it. 1 year return policy. The breakdown of costs, because you get the Capillus cap, and this alone is an $899 value. Okay, you are also receiving the battery pack, the belt clips, the interchangeable input blades, the carrying case, the accessories. You're getting 2 of the caps, and you're getting the Activator, which is normally a separate $60 purchase, and that is gonna help you. It's a leave-in serum, like a beauty treatment, to help reduce breakage and optimize strength and elasticity with your hair. And by the way, we do have an auto ship option, and what that means is you can control how often, but you'll receive another one of these Activators, and it's only $30.95. So you'll get more than half off if you choose that auto ship. We've got about 360 of you who can choose auto ship. So lots of reasons to love it, but I do think it comes down to what other people say about their experience. So let's take a look at another testimonial from a woman named Carrie. Take a look.
My name is Terry Calvo, and I am 80 years young. About 5 years ago, I noticed that my hair was thinning and I was losing more hair more often, and really that was very depressing. I started using Capillus about a year ago, and every night I put my cap on for 6 minutes and makes wonders. And I'm very happy.
Another very happy customer, which we love. And Sean, since it is an abbreviated presentation, if someone was tuning in and saying, well, can I use this or not? There are actually like classifications for men and for women of who can use Capillus, right?
There are. And again, this covers the whole head. So let's look at that, because men and women, not all women lose their hair exactly in this pattern, but this is generally how you lose your hair. So if you're anywhere in that gray area, we call that moderate stage hair loss, we can generally bring your hair back. But if you've gone shiny bald, we can't bring that follicle back. So get this today, get started right away. Men have another classification, Norwood Hamilton. Men usually lose their hair a little bit more like that M shape, or they get the bald spot on the head, on the top. If you are anywhere in this gray part, or someone you want to buy this for looks like any of those in the gray, we can bring your hair back. Now, again, if you are in that white part at the bottom, meaning that spot has gone completely bald, the hair has stopped coming out of the follicle altogether, we can't rejuvenate a deceased follicle, but we can rejuvenate a dormant follicle, meaning as long as there's a little bit of life there that we can stimulate that blood flow, stimulate that growth. This is an FDA cleared medical device that has been shown to regrow your hair. And we have so many testimonials, so many people. I know our time is limited. I can tell you that I've been doing this since 2017. Never have we been able to offer a full year for you to try it. And I think that's the big things are, look at the coverage you get. Notice that this is drug-free. It's a one-time purchase. You can share it. But most importantly, that hair is going to take a little bit of time to grow back. So just, trust the process, take a before picture, put this on 6 minutes a day, every day, while you brush your teeth, or maybe, at night before you go to bed when you're doing your last, watching the show. But do it every day. And in 0 to 3 months, you might start to see a little more change. But 3 to 6 months, that's when it starts. I wanted to say magic, but it's science.
Yeah.
And then at that 12-month point, whether you're trying to get in the pool and you don't want your scalp to show, or you have a big wedding or an event, or you just want to get back on the dating scene,
Yeah.
Capillus can help you.
I just love this idea that it really can be that simple, because sometimes, things like this can be a process, especially if you're having to make appointments and do consults and drive somewhere, or you've got all these creams and lotions and potions and you have to make sure the compliance is the most important part, right? But if it's too complicated, we're busy people. It's not necessarily going to happen the way it should, and then you end up disappointed, right? That's why I love this so much, because I feel like everybody can just grab a hat and plop it on their head for 6 minutes. That's all you have to do. You see, it's portable. He's cooking in the kitchen. Maybe you're reading your favorite book. Sean mentioned it's while you're watching your shows at night. Maybe it's first thing in the morning. It's totally up to you how you do this. We do recommend try to do it at the same time every day. It just helps you get into that habit, but it really couldn't be simpler than that. You don't feel it. That's another question a lot of people ask. And yes, it is an FDA cleared medical device. These are specialized lasers that are made to help you regrow your hair. And not only that, keep the hair you have on your head. And so, Sean, when you put this hat on, you don't feel a thing, but let's talk about what's actually happening.
This actually penetrates the surface of your scalp. Again, you don't actually feel it, but it goes down into the follicle. And the reason that follicle has stopped producing hair, or it's starting to slow down, is due to a hormone called DHT, whether you're a man or a woman. This is low-level laser therapy. So this therapeutic laser light energy goes down and stimulates that hair follicle. So it says, hey, let's grow hair again. And if you look at this before and after, this is just 6 months. The next one, and we show men and women, this will work for you. In most cases, look at this. This is a year, so that's how much time she got. The next one, if you haven't looked at the before and afters, and maybe you're in the other room, come look at this guy, because this is 12 months, so this is how long you get to try this. But look at the change. And he's going to continue growing hair more than likely for another 12 months before it reaches the full thickness. So there's a pretty good chance that he'll have a full head of hair.
And that's again, his
science.
hair, not a spray, not a powder, not a plug, that's his hair. So, and this sounds silly, but these are things, I thought of this too. I was wondering, I'm like, okay, so I don't have to, it's my hair. You can brush it, you can move it, you can put it up, wear it down, get a haircut. Sometimes when it's so simple, it's almost unbelievable. But again, this is not some like magical gimmicky thing that we're trying to show you. This is actual laser hair therapy. People do this all the time. Now you have a way to make it portable and easy because it's just built into this cap. You're gonna put it on your head. Don't wear a headband like I am, but I'm putting it on just to show you when you pull it up. See how you can see the lasers there? I mean, that's it. You don't feel it. You don't even know that you're doing it. I mean, it's such a great opportunity, honestly, if you've been looking for a way to change things, or maybe it's your spouse or a loved one or your daughter or your son, send this directly to them. The price has never been like this. This value, you're looking at a $974 value retail. Everything is coming. You get the case that zips shut, you get the handle, 2 caps, your laser therapy device, you're getting your extra plugs, you're getting your belt clips, you're even getting the Activator, which is an extra $60 purchase, just coming included, and we're at almost half off of retail. This is the time to do it. Free shipping, 5 flex pay. We even, if you don't have the HSN credit card right now, when you're approved, we give you $40 to put toward any purchase you would like. So that would even drop this down to $459. It's just never been this price before. And again, that extended return policy, Sean, I think is huge. To give everyone a full year to really see that difference before they decide if they want to keep it or not, it says so much about the company.
It really does. And I think this is the chance. If you've watched maybe Capillus before and you've said, you know, it's kind of an investment, this is the lowest price we've ever done. It is shown to work. So I get it. I get it if you're skeptical, but with this full year to try this and the fact that you get the great value, and this is already working for me and it's working for so many people, we really think it can help you too.
Yeah.
So give us a try.
And it is an investment, but it's an investment in yourself. So it's the best kind of investment you can make. Thank you so much, Sean. We'll see you soon, okay?
Thank you.
Bye, have a good day. Remember, that's our weekly deal drop and it's Friday. So that sale is gonna go away, I believe at midnight, Sunday night when we drop the new deals. All right, we're gonna take a break. We've got more coming up right after this.